So when I bought this house, I got it for half market value because it was a repossessed home. And at that time they were favoring selling them to individuals over turning them over to flippers who just invest in them, buy them, fix them up, and then sell them for a lot more money. So I got a very, very good deal on the house, but it was a repossession, and sometimes when people know they're going to lose their house, they, well, I wouldn't say ruin them, but they try to minimize their loss. So one of the things that they did is they removed every light fixture in this house. There were no ceiling lights, there were no wall lights, there were no kitchen lights. Every light was gone. So I had to replace all of the lights back in 1990 something, 2 maybe, when I bought this house. Anyway, so this is one of them. Now I got this light, and it's a halogen light, and the light glows around the rim of that glass, and it looks really cool. And in 1992, it was a really cool light fixture. In 2015, it's an incredibly hot, expensive halogen fixture, and I couldn't be bothered to replace it, but it's broken, or the bulb's gone bad, I'm not sure which. But if you look at this this little retainer here where the bulb is, it's supposed to push back, so you're supposed to be able to push the bulb to the right in this picture and then pull it up the slot on the left, but it is frozen in place and I can't get it out. So I've purchased a new light fixture to replace it. Now the first step is to take this fixture out. Now the problem is I can't take the bulb out, so I can't measure the voltage to see if the light's turned on. And it's on a 3-way switch, so there is no right position for it being turned on and turned off. So I can't even guess whether it's on or off. So I'm going to take the thing off, and then we'll see what the next step is. Hopefully it's just wire nutted in place. I just don't remember. And I should be able to put the meter on it and find out if it's live. And then if it is, turn it off and then tape the switches down. And the answer is, it's on. And now it's off. Let's go tape those switches down. We'll tape this one down like that. And that one like that. Even though confidence is high that the power is off, I'm going to throw these wire nuts back on while I prepare the other fixture. And this is the new wall sconce. I'm not as crazy about the design. I really did like that old one, but this one's LED, and I like that a lot better. When I took this, like I said, that old fixture was hot. When I took it down, look what I discovered. In addition to the insulation behind it being all burned if you come in here real close, you can see that the glass has actually bubbled up and melted from the heat of the light. That is bad, bad design for a wall sconce. So this is the interior of the fixture, and if we zoom in here, that is the LED light. As you can see, it's not really a bulb per se. And I have several LED fixtures in the house now, and most of them don't have bulbs in them. In fact, all of the ones that are actually fixtures don't use bulbs. And I know the LEDs themselves will last forever, but that's a pain if you have to change the entire fixture every time it decides to stop working. I guess we'll see how this goes. They are a lot cheaper and a lot cooler, and that's important in Arizona. The cooler part. The cheaper part's good too. First step with a mounting, with a fixture like this is a mounting plate, and that is the mounting plate. And it goes top and bottom with the screws. Check that before you mount a mounting plate. That's just one of those things you always want to do. And well, that's going to be a problem. Well, maybe. All right. Well, that's where that screw goes. Unequivocal and undeniable. And this one has to go there. Flip it around as best we can. Neutral. Hot leg. Now, push those back into the box. Gently. This wire doesn't need to go back. This is turning this. Like that. Alright, I can't find my main level, but I have one on my speed square. Never gonna be straight because of that fixture. Well, let's see. Yep, that's never gonna be straight. It's gonna drive me crazy forever. So the instructions for this light show that you have these two cap devices that you put on the light to keep the glass in place, and they go on the screws here on the inside. So the glass goes on the inside and the screws on. But when you take the caps come pre-on there. So when they come off though, they've got a little, I don't know if you can see that or not, a little plastic washer. And I honestly don't know which side of the glass that's supposed to go on. I'm going to assume that it goes on the screw side, but it could just as equally go on the not screw side. How the heck am I going to get that on there? It's on. One down. Screw is on. Well, nut. All right, let's call it what it is. It's a nut, not a screw. Okay, tighten up the bottom one, tighten up the top one. There we go. Cross fingers. The crooked is going to irritate me so much. I'm gonna have to think about that.